Good morning, students. Welcome to the geography class of class 7th. We were doing lesson number 1 of geography. The lesson name is Representation of Geographical Features of the Earth. Topics to be discussed in this lesson are: number 1, its introduction; number 2, types of map; number 3, topographical maps. After that, we will discuss components of map. In components of map, we will cover two topics. Number 1, scale. Number 2, conventional signs and symbols. Before starting with the today's topic, let us recall the cross questions of the previous day topic. Number 1, what is map? Number 2, how many types of map are there? Number 3, define physical map. Number 4, who is known as the father of cartography? Number 5, what do we call the book of maps? Number 6, what is the importance of topographical map? Today, we will discuss components of map. The components of map are also known as the language of map. It is very important to understand the components of map as they make map more understandable. The main components of map are: number 1, its title; number 2, direction; number 3, scale; number 4, colors; number 5, conventional signs and symbols. Number 1, title. Title shows the name of the map, which map it is, which map we are going to do. For example, this map shows annual rainfall in Australia. You can see the title is given Annual Rainfall in Australia. Number 2, direction. For the beginners, direction is given in every map: north, south, east, west. The icon of directions is given in all the maps. Here in the map of Australia, we can see the icon of directions. Next, scale, colors, conventional signs and symbols we will discuss in detail in this chapter. Students, you have to take out page number 11. Components of maps. The components of map are also known as the language of map. It is very important to understand the components of map. Students, why it is important to understand the components of map? As they make map more understandable. Title, scale, directions, conventional symbols, color scheme, and the map legends are the important components of map. In this chapter, we will discuss about scale, color scheme, and conventional symbols. What is scale? Scale is an instrument used to measure the distance between 2 points. In geography, scale is a statement of the relationship between distances on the map and the distance in the real life. For example, the distance between your home and your school is 5 km. Students, can you show this 5 km on the map? No, because no map is so much big. For showing this big distance on a small map, we need a scale. A drawing that is made according to the scale will be an exact copy of the real object, but will be the smaller or larger than the real object. Scale. A scale is a ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the same distance shown on the map. For example, suppose the scale of a map is 1 cm ratio 10 km. This shows that distance of 1 cm between the 2 points on the map corresponds to the distance of 10 km between the same two places on the ground. Thus, the scale compares the distance on the map with the actual distance on the ground. In simple language, it means 1 centimeter on the map will show 10 kilometers on the ground. Thus, scale shows distance on the map and the distance represents the distance between any two places. In our country, the metric system is used to calculate distances, in which kilometer is used to measure long distance, while meter is used to show short distances. On the map, distance between two places is measured in centimeters. There are three types of scale, or we can say there are three different ways to write a scale on a map. Number 1 is by statement, or it is also called verbal scale. In a verbal scale or a statement scale, the unit is mentioned verbally. For example, 1 centimeter ratio 30 kilometers. In it, 1 centimeter is the map distance and 30 kilometer is the ground distance. It is an easy method of using the scale on a map to measure distance. Let's understand the statement scale through this example. 1 centimeter is equal to 8 kilometers. Here, 1 centimeter is the map distance and the 8 kilometer is the ground distance. It means 1 centimeter on the map is equal to the 8 kilometers on the ground. Number 2, by representative fraction or numerical fraction. Whenever we hear the word fraction, the two things comes in our mind: numerator and denominator. Here the numerator represents the distance on the map and the denominator represents the distance on the ground. In this method, a ratio is represented as a fraction as shown below. Representative fraction, that is RF, is equal to the distance on the map to the distance on the ground. For example, RF is equal to 1 upon 30 lakhs. Here, the numerator is 1, that shows the map distance, and denominator is 30 lakhs, that shows or represents the ground distance. RF can also be written as 1 ratio 30 lakhs. This scale can be converted into graphic or the statement scale. In this method, no particular unit of measurement is used to show the distance. Thus, it has the universal application in cartography. Students, this map of Australia is showing RF scale, that is 1 ratio 1 million. Let us take few examples to understand RF. Example 1. Find out the statement scale in centimeter and kilometer when the RF of a map is 1 upon 25 lakh. Students, in the statement, RF of a map is given, that is 1 upon 25 lakhs. We know RF is equal to the distance on the map upon distance on the ground. We have to find out statement scale in centimeter and kilometer. So we have written 1 centimeter upon 25 lakh centimeter. Here 1 centimeter is numerator, it means it is distance on the map, and 25 lakh centimeter, that is denominator, represents the distance on the ground. But we measure the distance on the ground in kilometers. So we have to convert 25 lakh centimeter into kilometers. Students, we know 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Thus, 1 kilometer equals to 100 centimeter into 1000 meters. It means 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeters. Or we can say 1 lakh centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. So, students, it means 25 lakh centimeter is equal to 25 kilometer. Thus, 25 lakh centimeter is equal to 25 kilometers. Hence, the statement scale will be 1 centimeter is to 25 kilometers, or 1 centimeter ratio 25 kilometers, where 1 centimeter is map distance and 25 kilometers is the ground distance. Example 2. If the statement scale is 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer, then calculate the representative fraction or RF. To find out representative fraction, first we have to change the scale into same units. That is, 1 kilometer is equal to 100 into 1000 centimeter. It means 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeters. It means 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeter. RF is equal to the distance on the map to the distance on the ground. By putting the values of distance on the map and distance on the ground, we got RF is equal to 2 upon 1 lakh, which means RF is equal 1 upon 50,000 or 1 ratio 50,000. Students, today we will discuss till here only. Thank you and have a nice day.